You said,
I'll drop you.
and then you said
with a gun, I'll
you
drop
are
you.
not going to reveal your defense strategy. What is that defense strategy?
Is self-defense.
That
When
you're
a
going to
black
Senegal
man-
armed.
No, when a black man is going to engage in self-defense, you don't know, what if I've got a black belt? Mawashi Geri. How do you know? Self-defense is not a gun. I'm not Malema. I'm not going to speak like this ANC cowards who are actually beneficiaries of this racism and white arrogance and who have allowed it.
Will the media be free under an EFF government? Just give me a summary.
More than free. There's no such an organization as accessible as the EFF.
But
I don't even think you know where
don't you think there's a bit of an overkill from time to time?
I don't even think you know where the UDM offices are.
UDM?
Yes. You see? That's how transparent we are. We are here. We are just on your face.
The issue here is incitement.
What am I inciting? That,
when you
that
say
no racist must play next to the EFF. Is that an incitement?
No,
and,
when you
and
say...
if they dare do that, nip it on the bud, cut the throat of racism and white supremacy.
When you say to the members of the EFF in that PPA that you must follow up, I expect you to follow up on that racism. That's incitement.
How is follow up an incitement?
What must they follow up on?
They must follow up on what happened to the racist, and they must intervene decisively.
What does that
Since
mean?
when is a follow-up a problem? When I proposed a girl today, I follow up. It's an incitement when I follow up. The English of 405 has changed. That follow-up means violence. That's a distortion of the word. They must follow up on what happened to that racist who beat up not only black people, black women. The white man till to date, despite the fact that cases were opened, is still not arrested because it's a white man. Had it been a black guy who unleashed such unjustifiable violence against a white woman, what would have happened to that black person? We ought to confront racism everywhere else where it raises its ugly head. And if it has not been attended to, it must be followed up so that no one dares to repeat such a similar mistake.
You only get 10% of the vote in elections. The Democratic Alliance get twice that. So you've got to either build a coalition with other opposition elements, or you are never going to get anywhere near power.
I didn't know on the other side you are a fortune teller. I thought you were a journalist. Because you can't tell what's going to happen in 2024. Only us who are involved in this work will tell you that the EFF is going to win 2024 elections and will not need the racist DA, if that's what you're concerned about.
But the state owns electricity now, and you still have electricity.
But that's the question. That's why I'm asking. As an individual, I shouldn't own a piece of ESCOM.
No, you don't own a piece of electricity now, but you are very happy. Why do you have a problem? You don't own a piece of water. You are very happy.
Yeah.
The government is giving you that.
Why do you have a problem with that? What if I've got a desire to want to own a piece of
Let's take...
Man, I gotta tell you, when you were the ANC Youth League president, it's the first time I ever heard of you. And I'm like, who's this guy, man? He just shoots from the hip. He just tells it like it is. And I think for a lot of people, we started getting interested in, like, you know, politics because you were so entertaining. Did you do that on purpose, or was just, that's who I am?
But that's what they say about you now. They say we must not come here. You are homophobic. You have no respect for women. You are going to ask me about sex. And I say to them, the question will never be a problem. The problem is the answer. It all lies in how you answer the question. But the question must be asked. It doesn't matter how comfortable or uncomfortable the question may be, but answer the question. So I was being like you. I was being youth. And being youth means you must not apologize. And being youth means that you've got a license to make mistakes.
Of course.
But learn from those mistakes and not repeat them, because if you repeat them, it's a decision. It's no longer a mistake.
So you're not afraid of jail?
I'm not afraid of jail, particularly if I'm jailed for the land, not for corruption. and wrong things that are criminally related. We speak today, the JSE is now changing policies, saying for you to be listed, you need to have black partners. Who did that? Is the EFF. The future looks bright. Maybe you need sunglasses.
Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you.